What's up, everybody? This is Sideline Rewind, all things professional cheerleading, coming back at you with episode number 13, Thunderstruck.
Oh,
yes,
lucky 13. Iconic.
Iconic. That song was written by AC/DC, and it debuted September the 10th, 1990. Now, here's a fun fact, and I don't know if y'all know this, but AC/DC, I thought they were an American band group. They're an Australian band.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
There
I
you
didn't
go.
know that, but I thought, like, what's up? That's really awesome. So we have a great guest today. We want to welcome everybody back. Thank you all for the likes, subscribes on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for downloading the podcast. Keep them coming.
Yes, keep it coming.
All the
Please keep 'em
reviews,
coming.
we love it.
So we want to thank you all of that. Thank you all for doing that. And Jeanine,
Yes.
what's up
We
with
are
all these
getting
rewinds?
all these rewinds coming in. It's making us so
love it.
happy to hear all your stories and see your photos and hear about your experiences with being in the NFL. And it's just amazing to see them. It all start to come together. So we want more. If you have
Yes.
one, please send it our way because we would really love to hear from you.
Very good.
Yay! We can't wait. And also, a fun fact that's happening right now, Anita.
Yes.
So in Nashville, the Nashville scene has this thing every year, and it's called Best of Nashville. And it's pretty much across the categories from best bartender, best restaurant, food, daycare, pet care, whatever.
Right.
Just you name
Sure.
it, there's a category for it. And so now they have a category for best podcast. And so we have a link in the bio, and we hope that you all will get on and vote for Sideline Rewind because we know it's your favorite podcast.
Yes.
Yes.
And
It's our favorite.
you have to, you can only vote once, and you have to vote for at least 20 different items across the categories for your vote to count. So make sure you do that. All our native Nashvillians get
Yes.
on there and vote for us.
Yes, we would love that so much.
Yes, that's going to be awesome. So, yeah, go ahead and get that vote for us. And then we also have the A-Train Fitness run by this awesome lady, Anita Slaughter.
That's right.
Please vote for Best Personal Training
Jim
Gym.
and personal trainer.
Yes.
Personal training. Personal
Absolutely.
Training. Well, y'all do, it's like coaching, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think the categories are best personal trainer and then best gym fitness studio. So
There
those
you
are
go.
the
There we
two.
go.
There's two. You got
There's-
2, 3 for Sideline Rewind. That's 3
And then
already.
we've got for Best Dance Choreographer
on.
and Best Dance Coach,
kidding.
Jeanine Simpson.
She is just kidding.
Just add her in because I think I'm going to go back and put you in there because I
Okay.
didn't see it, but I'm going to do an ad.
She's going to be a
in.
write-in.
Add in. Crazy,
And then the most
Rhonda.
positive person in
That's
Nashville,
right.
that should be a category, and
Most
Rhonda for
positive
sure gets that one.
Is Rhonda.
Lord have
So
mercy.
you win for that.
That's so funny.
But this is so special because we have a really, really, really special guest today.
Oh, iconic.
Yes.
That is the word.
Are you guys ready for
Oh
this?
my gosh, we're so
Are you ready to be
excited.
thunderstruck?
You're getting ready to be thunderstruck.
That's right.
Down, honey.
Yes.
Here we go.
Let's hear it, Anita.
Our guest today, born and raised in Nebraska, began her love of dance at the age of 5 with ballet, where she danced at that same school until she graduated her senior year. Her first taste of cheerleading was in the 8th grade. She cheered through her senior year and was captain 2 of those years. She chose an all-girls college in Texas with no opportunity to cheer or dance, but she heard of the Dallas Cowboys holding their cheerleading tryouts. So in 1977, she tried out, made the squad, and remained with them for 3 seasons.
Woo.
Woo!
Yes. Her love of dance and cheer continued after Dallas, moving to L.A., dancing at Bob Danis Dance Company for several years.
Yes.
She founded and choreographed a recreational cheer team for 11 years. Became the director and choreographer for a Special Olympics team for 10 years. That's
Yes.
so cool.
That is
Awesome.
amazing.
And is currently in Louisiana, where she's a member of an all-girls cancer survivor dance team, performing for local charities and in the Mardi Gras parade.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I love it.
She is an active member of the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleading Alumni and recently launched her own podcast called Sideline Legends. We're so excited and honored to have this very special guest on our show today. Please welcome Ms Tami Barber.
Ms Tami.
We're so excited you're here.
So excited.
I'm so excited I'm here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's right.
I have been waiting for this day.
Oh,
And so,
we have too.
Yes, and let me just give the background on how we all met. We met Ms Tami at the 2024 NFL Cheer Alumni in Boston.
Yes.
And I was just awestruck that I had met this legend and this iconic lady.
No, wait, tell the story. Go back,
this-
tell the story. She
You gotta
told it to
tell it.
us. It was, no, tell it. Tell it, Rhonda.
Tears. She
Tell
had
it,
me
Rhonda.
crying.
Oh
Tell
my
it-
gosh. So
imagine
we're at the pep rally on Friday night. I think
Yes.
it was Friday. Mm-hmm. And so, there was just buzz. The energy was just great. And I said, okay, I need to take a break. I need to go to the restroom downstairs.
Yes.
So I'm get ready to go down the stairs. And I go, oh, I said, it's Tami. I said, hey. I said, oh my God, Tami. And so I hug her neck and I said, you have no idea what you mean to me. And I'm my co-host. I know they get tired of
Yeah,
me.
she's a crier, but
we
it's
don't.
okay. We
We
love
love it.
that about her.
Crier. I'm a crier.
Yeah.
But I
I'm
keep
gonna
talking
cry
about
now.
yes, and I keep talking about that movie that y'all were in 19.
That cracks me up.
She
the
does.
movie.
She is
Of
obsessed.
everything.
She is your
The
number
movie.
one fan
Yes.
and possibly stalker.
I keep talking about that movie and that song. If my friends could see me, so I was talking to Tami about that, and I just broke down and started crying because that just you see things like that and it changes your life. And to meet her in person, I was just it was just
cool.
amazing and so very cool. So thank you so much for coming on with us. I cannot thank you enough.
Such an honor.
Yes,
That's right.
Thank you. Yes.
You made my whole weekend
Aw.
with our visit because when you told me you'd lost your mom to ovarian cancer
Yes.
and that your life could have gone two different ways.
That's right.
And you've done so many great things with your life. And having lost your mom at that young age, I can't imagine. You're a rock star.
She is.
So are you?
She is. She is.
She is.
And for those who don't know everything behind the scenes, she's got a Cowboys girl T-shirt.
I should have worn it today. I
You
should
should
I
have.
should have worn it
Yes.
today.
I wore my Star Dallas Inspo
She
earrings.
represents.
Yes, Miss
Yeah.
Tami, just
There
for
you
you.
Oh,
There you
I
go.
love it.
Yes.
So good.
Awesome.
So tell us a little bit about you and your story and what do you want us to
You
know?
already did. So bye, everybody. No.
You know everything.
There's a lot more to you than that
See you
bio.
later. Yeah. No. Obviously, the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders changed my life. It was, first of all, we didn't see it coming. We had no clue. We had a director, Tex Schramm, for the Dallas Cowboys, general manager, that had a vision. We had a choreographer that had a vision, Texie Waterman. She saw Broadway on the football field.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she trained us to be Broadway dancers on AstroTurf.
Wow.
And we didn't know. And things happened to us that were shocking. We apparently became superstars overnight and we didn't know it. Because we're
Right.
just still us doing our
Right.
thing.
Was that because of the movie, or was this before the movie came out?
I don't remember, but the first realization, we were in Wichita, Kansas, and we did halftime for the college.
Mm-hmm.
And after it was over, we went back into the stands. And all of a sudden, here comes our director, Suzanne, and Texie. And that's all we had. We
Yes.
didn't have bodyguards or
No.
anything yet. And we had a stadium full of people.
Yes.
And they came up and they just kind of leaned down and went, girls, grab your things. We're leaving.
Oh.
Wow.
Like,
Why? What?
we just finished halftime. We're going to watch the rest of the game. And we looked up and the crowd was coming up
Oh no.
the stairs into the stand.
Wow.
my.
It gives me chills.
Yeah.
So, and we didn't know this had not happened to us yet. And so we all got up our things and we we started walking up the stairs, and Texie and Suzanne kept trying to squeeze us in and going, stay close, stay close, stay close. Hook your arms, hook your arms. And then we're in the tunnel of the stadium, headed down it, and the crowd starts running.
Oh,
at
wow.
us.
Wow.
So now we're running.
Right.
And,
my
and you know, are they friendly? Do they hate us? Right. What do we do?
Right.
And we got to our bus. It was just a regular school bus, but we got to that bus. The driver slammed the door, got the last girl in, slammed the door, and now they're rocking the bus and screaming.
Oh my goodness.
And
Wow.
holding up paper and pens.
Wow.
Jumping up and down. And I think most of us were crying. I love my mom.
Right.
They're going to roll the bus. They're going to roll the bus. What do we do?
Wow.
What do we do?
Yeah.
And I think Texie was like, drive. Run over people, drive. And it was such a shock
Oh my gosh.
that it was so hard to process.
Yeah.
I mean, we went from being everyday people on the street, nobody knowing us, nobody caring. We could have got run over and nobody would have stopped, to the Beatles
Yes.
running and them rocking our bus. And I don't think we processed it properly. Thank God Suzanne and Tex did, because then we started getting bodyguards.
Wow.
And
Wow.
things got much stricter everywhere we went and
Sure.
where we would go.
I'm sure.
But it was surreal because you're at home, you're doing your thing, you're who you are, you go to practice, you sweat. The games were exciting, but we had just won the Super Bowl the year before
Yes.
in New Orleans.
Woo-hoo!
Who would have thought? And now I live here.
I love it.
Yeah, and it was my first indoor arena. And I remember we walked in. Of course, this is the 70s, so everybody's smoking. And I'm like, how are we going to see the game? It's really
Smoking in here. Can't breathe.
Right.
It's like, oh my goodness, we're in a big bubble.
yes.
So that was probably it sticks out in my mind as one of the more wow moments.
Absolutely.
Then the fan mail started. Then the movies. So it was probably before the movies. And then another Super Bowl. And we lost that one. Let me
Wow.
tell you.
We
Another thing that
understand.
sticks out in my mind. We were in Miami for that Super Bowl. Oh, wait, we're going to be there again in 2 years.
That's right.
Yay! See, I wish we'd been to more Super Bowls. I'd know where we're going. But so because we played the Steelers and they didn't have cheerleaders, or if they did, I don't remember. We lined up for the Steelers to run through.
Oh.
That was
Now,
nice.
Since I'm one of the shorties, we like to call ourselves the squatty bodies. Since I'm a squatty body, I'm across from my best friend, Shannon Baker Worthman, and she's a squatty body. And as the players come up and they're introduced, they've got a terrible towel.
Yes.
Right.
Lynn Swan
Yes. Sorry.
jumped up, swinging this towel, and I looked at the bottom of his feet.
Oh my gosh. You're like, wow.
And I looked over at Shannon and went, we're in so much trouble. We are in so much trouble. And we were. We lost. But hey, we were at a Super
You were
Bowl,
there.
two in a
That
row.
was
That's right.
so fun.
Yeah.
What a great experience.
And since y'all love if they could see me now, that started in Japan in, I think, 1978. We started singing that when we would get off our bus to these unbelievable places we were going.
Wow.
You know, first time in my life I ate sushi. I drank from the Fountain of Youth in Kyoto. We were given so many presents. I was like, do we need an extra plane to get
Right.
home?
Wow.
They're just the most generous people ever.
Yes.
Plus, I was tall and blonde there.
So you moved out of squatty
That's
body.
so true.
Yeah.
And they love blondes. I will tell you that. They really love blondes.
And I don't remember. I'm sure it was because maybe the song was popular at home or something that we just started singing it. And we would put things in it. If they could see me now, that old gang of mine, we're in Tokyo drinking plum wine. I mean, we just love it.
So you were songwriters as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the production company that did our movie, the first movie, picked it up and it became our theme song. And Taxi choreographed us, If You Could See Me Now. And
That's so fun.
it's, it's just, here it is. It's still here.
I love that.
And
what a
we
great
are-
story.
Do you still remember that choreography and do it every now and then again?
Oh, no.
I understand.
But when we do our once a year reunions and we do halftime there, 200 girls, they have to cut it off. First 200 to sign up, and it's like trying to get on Ticketmaster.
Oh, wow.
I want to be in.
So you have to sign up for it?
Yes, because
Okay.
we can only have 200 girls on the field.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
and
That is.
There's literally 800 former Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Wow. So is that
But when
something?
you think of the population
Sure.
of the world,
Sure.
that's still so,
Right.
pinch
Still
me.
such-
I got to
yes,
be one of
such an
them.
honor.
Yes.
So you
Oh my
go
God.
back for the alumni performance every year? Do you get in usually? Yes.
Yes.
And you're
And what we do is we dance by decade.
Oh, yeah.
We all come out, and then we're the vintage. The 70s go first.
of course.
And we dance to Freak Out.
Yes.
And things that we dance to.
Right, right.
Absolutely.
I love
And
it.
we do a lot of the things that Texie taught us. And that's what's
great.
fun.
That makes it special. That's so
Because you guys know this. You name things.
Oh, sure.
So that you can yell it out.
Yes.
Exactly.
What's next? What's next?
Squatty
One of
body.
Shaky
Yeah. Yeah. And
I love it.
then we come off 80s, they come off 90s, and then we finish the entire halftime with everybody, current girls as well, on the field to We Are Family.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
awesome.
And
So
you talk
cool.
about cry
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
every time. The audience is on their feet, they're screaming. Their hands are up.
So
They're-
fun.
And I guess Dallas has a towel now. I don't know. Everybody's got a towel.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a towel.
But
I
you
love
look
that.
out at that, and then in your head, you're like, oh, thank God I made it. I didn't fall down. I didn't trip. I didn't breathe.
Right.
Yes.
And so you're excited about that. But then you look up at that stadium again and that feeling that you had
Yeah.
way
great.
back then.
Yes.
Being on the
It
field.
all comes back. That's right.
Scoops up your heart.
Yes.
And explodes. And then we all get off and we're all crying.
Right. And you know what's so funny? And it's one thing I feel like that only people that have done cheerleading, NFL cheerleading, can understand. There's so much, air quotes, controversy over pay or why we don't get paid that much, but it's not about that. It's about exactly what you just described.
Oh.
That feeling is worth more than any dollar amount. It really
100%.
is.
Exactly.
And
so-
we do it to be together like that again is such a dream because we
Absolutely.
didn't get that right away. When I retired in 1980, because Cowboys didn't go to the Super Bowl. Roger retired, and I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
No, Roger, I'm out. And a bunch of us, not a bunch of us, but there are others that we all said the thing, Roger's leaving?
Yeah.
We got to go. I got to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we walked up to the Cowboy office. We walked in. We handed in all of our stuff. And we walked away. And it was over.
Sad.
The
Wow.
dream
Yeah.
was over. Where do I go? Who am I?
Right.
What am I now?
Mm-hmm.
So as these reunions and the alumni start to build, it is the greatest gift of all.
Sure.
Agreed.
And Boston was my first reunion with the NFCAO. I could not have had a better time. If I'd had a better time, you would have had to carry me out in the box. I
It was great.
could not stop. I thought I was a rock star.
Yes,
you are a rock star.
Tammy.
I'm going to drink wine till 2 a.m. and then I'm getting up and I'm getting on a cruise and I'm going to start drinking again.
Right.
I love it.
And I am not that age.
That's okay. For
You're
one
young at
weekend,
heart,
you
and that's
can
all
be.
that matters.
Yeah.
It was magic.
Yes, it
Yes.
was.
Every day, meeting other NFL cheerleaders,
Sure.
seeing all of the beautiful outfits that y'all come up with to be matchy, cute, smart.
That was so fun.
That was
Yeah.
so good. Yes, honey.
I'm taking notes going, girls, we're stepping it up next time.
That's what we said.
Yeah. Look at these Raiders. Look at these Buccaneers.
Right. I
Look at-
mean-
yeah. I was like, taking notes.
Yes.
Notes.
Yes.
Miss Tami, I know Dallas does the best job really highlighting the alumni on their cheerleading like Instagram page. What other things do you all do throughout the year? How involved do they keep the alumni besides the
if I
game?
lived in Dallas, I could be doing a whole lot more. We have, we do a lot of things, charity events. They do the state of Texas, the state fair. We do an alumni luncheon. We do meet the team. We there's a group of girls that go out and go to senior citizen homes and events and help out there. I mean, yeah, if you're in Dallas, you could be doing all kinds of things. It's great. It's a sisterhood that my cat wants to be on. Do you want to say hi?
Oh, let me see that kitty. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Say hi. No, you got to look at the girls.
Hi. Is it a him or her?
It's a her.
What's her
She's
name?
Her name is Sky, Arizona Sky. I rescued her at 4 weeks old.
Oh.
Oh.
And I rescued her and her two brothers. I worked for Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab, Utah. And I volunteered for kitten time. So I lived in my camper.
Okay.
I-
Oh, wow.
And I lived up in the Red Rock of
Beautiful.
Utah, and it was so beautiful. I could see the Milky Way with, just going outside.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And so I volunteered for kitten time. And so I had a total of, throughout kitten time, 10 kittens in and out.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Wow.
She was the one and only.
That you.
And when they said, okay, bring her and her brothers, they're going to Salt Lake or something, I said, I'll be right back. I got to go fill out some papers. I'm going the black one.
Aw.
Sky's
Oh,
going with
she's-
me.
She's the cutest. Plus, I have 3 dogs and 8 parrots. So,
How many parrots? 8?
8.
Wow.
Do they talk to you?
That's
Yes.
amazing.
I love it.
That's amazing. So tell us a little bit about what you did once you left Dallas cheerleading. Like, what did you do after that?
I worked for the city of Dallas for a while and the Chamber of Commerce. And then I moved to Los Angeles.
Yes.
And that's when I was with the dance company there. But my job was I was an agent for talent.
Okay.
I was like
Awesome.
a junior agent.
Sure.
And I went around and got to go to, little plays, little community plays and things like that. And then one of my favorite things was you got a list every morning of things that were casting, commercials, TVs, movies. And you got out the headshots of the people you think would work and da-da-da-da. And yeah, I babysat actors for quite a few years.
That's a good way to put it.
Well, that's fun.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also worked for a skincare company, and we did QVC.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I got to spend time in New York and Pennsylvania and and got it, behind the scenes at
Yeah.
QVC, and what a finely tuned Swiss watch that
I
is.
bet.
Wow.
I bet it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that was years and years ago. I can't imagine what it is now.
Right.
So was that based out of LA or was that based out of Florida then too?
No, I was based out of LA then.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Very
We would
cool.
travel to the East Coast for shows, and like product meetings and product development, and I got to travel and do that, and so that was fun. And now my feet are all gnarled up because that again was the 80s, and so I was running through airports in 3-inch heels.
Right. Well, of course you were. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about your Bionic Babes experiences.
Oh, the Bionic Babes.
I love it.
Okay, so
I love the name.
Bionic
It's
Babes
awesome.
are cancer survivors and thrivers.
Yes.
I will have to send you a picture of us because we're pretty cool. Our director, president, God love her, Gina, had the dream. She is a breast cancer survivor. She's always been active in dance and things like that. And she held tryouts 3 years ago. And now we just don't hold tryouts. We're like, come dance. 'Cause you can be a bionic babe, you can be a dance babe, which is the dance babe. You can be a spirit babe, you can be a bodyguard. And we have now these wonderful oncology nurse therapists that have joined us. But the cancer survivor wears electric purple Judy Jetson dress.
Okay.
So fun.
You've got the shoulders.
Yes.
Your wig is your cancer color.
Okay.
And so we are a mixture of all kinds of cancers. And so we all have different hair colors. Sadly, most are breasts. Most have pink hair.
Gotcha.
And then our nurses wear bright blue. So we wear purple and silver. They wear blue and silver. And we have a ball.
I bet.
In fact, our calendar right now is crazy.
Wow.
Because fall is cancer season.
That's right.
And then we get a break during December, and then the parades start. The parades actually start in December. If you're in New Orleans and you break a nail, we'll throw a parade for you.
Okay.
That's true. That's
Hey,
very
I'm
true.
not mad at that at all.
Yeah. I got a new pair of shoes. Parade.
Right.
Hey,
Jello shots.
or a new purse.
Betsy Johnson.
Betsy Johnson
Yeah,
purse.
Oh, my Betsy.
Yeah.
My Betsy. Yes. So we're busy quite a bit, and then we kind of take a break. Once Mardi Gras is over, we kind of have a break. But we do fun things too, and everywhere, we start in 2 weeks performing almost every weekend, sometimes 3 and 4 times on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Wow.
We do charity events. We dance at different cancer fundraising events. We help silent auctions, raffles. We have way too much fun.
There's no such thing.
That's great.
There
That's
is
great.
definitely life during and after cancer.
I
For
love
sure.
that.
You're such an inspiration to
are.
so many.
And you know what? I think the best part about our group is that I guess if you're a dancer, you have a different attitude about your cancer.
Yes.
But we don't have to talk about cancer. We just get together and have a ball
Sure.
and dance and do. We get these little party buses and go over to New Orleans and go around
So
town,
fun.
and then party bus brings us home. I mean, it's just the best group of ladies ever.
Right.
The positive uplifting of each other.
Love that.
We're there for each other, but we're mostly the emotional support. In fact, I after my first round of chemo, when I found out it hadn't worked, I kind of went down that dark rabbit hole. I was very positive the first 9 months, first treatments go around. But when they said, well, that didn't work, we got to try something else.
Right.
I struggled. I struggled a lot. And that's when I started my first podcast, Cancer, the Emotional Mountain.
Wow.
Because I was assigned to a psychiatrist at the cancer center who, if I gave him 3 tries, probably by the 4th one, I would have committed homicide and suicide.
No. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Clueless.
Okay.
Clueless.
Yeah.
To be around other women and men who have been through what you're going through emotionally is the best medicine, aside from dancing halftime.
Yes. Absolutely.
So, Tami, we started this podcast because we wanted to uplift cheerleading, professional cheerleading, in a way to give it a positive platform. And we want to leave something for the next generation to kind of be inspired by. What is your advice to young women today, if you've got any, that you want to say to the next generation, to be positive and to be awesome individuals like yourself and rock stars?
First of all, if you think you can't do it, get rid of that. You can do it.
Right.
So many will say, I could never. And that's not a word we use.
Yes,
we don't say never, and we don't say can't.
Right.
My dad has a saying about that, but this is a family show. You will find a sisterhood in professional cheerleading that far exceeds your wildest dreams. I think, and one of the reasons I started my podcast, because they say things about us in the news and the media, and it's not us. It's not who we are.
No.
We're the complete opposite. They always say things like, oh, do y'all hate each other?
Yes.
You don't really get along,
Right.
do you? That is my family. Literally,
Exactly.
that is my family. Do it with your heart open. Embrace. Oh, my cat thinks she's going to talk on the mic.
I love it.
You're very cute.
She had something to add.
Take what's, while you're there, especially, take it as the most incredible thing, other than perhaps having a family of your own, for what it really is. An extended family that will be there for you the rest of your life. Number one, you can do it.
Right.
Yes.
And when you get there, embrace it.
Absolutely.
Love that.
Perfect.
And if our choreographer was here today, she'd say, and sell it.
Yes. Put some sparkle on it.
That's great.
Yes.
The Poms.
Oh, so cute.
I love it.
So cute.
That was perfect.
So good.
Thank you
Well,
so
it's
much,
been
Tami.
such a pleasure and honor to have you on our show.
What a
Thank
blessing.
you. This has been an honor for me. And when I found out that you all doing a podcast, we were just like, There's a lot of hugging, jumping up and down, screaming girl
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even with the men. Even with the men.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
See Jerry.
So thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
We're so honored.
And congratulations. I will be voting. I did see your link,
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
but I might have to call you because I don't know if I know of 20 things in Nashville.
Yes, we'll give you
We
the
can help
restaurant
you.
vibes, the bartender
help
vibes.
Me.
Yes.
Help me.
We
I know
will.
of 2 now.
Yes.
Obviously, your podcast in the best gym, but and choreographer. We're putting.
We're going to add her. Yes. We're going to add her.
Janine for
Yes.
choreographer. Yes.
Okay.
We're going to add
We're
her.
talk
That's
about
perfect.
that in a few minutes.
Thank
We
you
have
so much,
plans.
Tami.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Tami. We are so honored. And in the next coming weeks, we're going to have several more podcasts coming out. We've got some great guests coming up, and we're going to cover the ladies in their during football season and their routines, and all kinds of things are coming up.
So exciting. That's going to be.
Yeah, that now we get to focus a lot on the alumni, which we'll continue to do in the
Absolutely.
rewinds, but getting to focus on the current season and the current cheerleaders is going to be so exciting too.
Sure. Remember to keep those rewinds coming in.
Come
we
on
want the more the better. Bring
That's
them
right.
on.
I love those.
Me too.
Yes, aren't they fun?
Yes.
Yes.
And then keep the downloads to our podcast coming. Continue to like us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, as well as Facebook, TikTok, and you can listen to us on YouTube. So please keep those coming. And then we need sponsors.
We do.
Yes, so we still
like
have brand sponsorship, which is anyone who wants to help. Like we've got Pom Pony, and you'll see that link on there. So we never lose or crush our Poms again. That's our first brand sponsor, and we have some more coming.
Oh, what is it? Show me. Show me. What's a Pom?
Show you. We're going to have a video up as well.
Do we have the pony here?
Here it is. It's right there.
It's connected to it.
Yeah.
So it connects each palm connects to this little device, and then you connect it to your bag so that they don't get crushed when you pack them away, but you don't lose one by hanging it.
Isn't that
They'll do it in your
Isn't it so
colors, your
cool?
logo, whatever, and put your, like ours has Sideline Rewind, and it's our pretty blue color on here. So,
Oh, cool.
yes,
Cool.
so we'll have that
Yeah.
discount code up, and we're looking for more brand
Yes, put up the
sponsors.
code. I'm buying.
Yes, you are.
Love that.
Pom Pony.
That's it.
And if you want to be a show supporter, that's where you can do a monthly donation, $1, $5. You can stop it at any time, and that's really both of these things are to to raise money for different equipment, more merch, so we can have more people on, more guests, and just do more things. So
Right.
offer
Yes.
a lot more to our
Yeah,
listeners
I
who.
don't think anybody understands how much goes into making a podcast.
It's a lot.
Right.
It's a lot.
It really
It's a
is.
lot.
It really
And
is.
we love it.
somebody
We
says-
do love it.
And we love it.
Of course.
Exactly. And I love that it's so possible.
Right.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
Like, oh, I get to talk and share.
Share our
And-
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But in the beginning, you're not getting paid. You're paying.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work
It's
and a lot of
Yeah.
expenses. So yes.
But we-
so we appreciate all the sponsors and show supporters coming through.
And don't forget to vote. I'm
Just
gonna,
vote.
I'm going to say it
Vote.
again. Don't forget to vote.
That's right.
Favorite podcast.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again, and thank you, Tami.
Yes, thank
we are
you,
so
Ms. Tami.
honored, and
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Tim and Mr. Jimmy, for the use of the studio.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 13, Thunderstruck.
Yes, you've been
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck.
Lucky 13.
We're out.